What's up guys, EvilHammer6 here, and today, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm in the combat beta world, and this is because I want to test Revolution on some bosses. I'm really only in this video going to test on Sarah, Commander Zillion, and that's mainly because I know that this setup isn't going to work unless you are maybe, the only point where this may work on a boss, high level tiered boss, would be maybe Catholic King if you're doing an attack roll, but you're not going to put out as much DPS as being able to click abilities during certain phases and such. But the main thing that I was interested in is more of the low tiered bosses. Not that saying that Commander Zillia is easy at all, especially to solo, but I was interested to see if this new feature would allow you to be able to do it. So I just went with the default, sorry about that, the default setup, and we're going to go ahead and see how long I can last. Now since I'm in beta, I can constantly do this over and over again without really having to worry about anything, because you can just log out, re-import the save, and you're set to go. So because it redoes everything you have. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll try this one time. Now I activated everything I have here. As you can see, I did buy a seismic singularity, so I'm got some fairly high tier gear here that a lot of people aren't going to have access to, especially the singularity. But I bought that because it was going down. Now as you can see here, we're not doing that bad. Obviously that was some hurting. Now I was curious if you can click attacks. I don't think you can. But as you can see, she's still becoming enraged even with it clicking abilities, and that is because I'm using Bloodburst, and I know I brought it. I wanted to see if you would be able to use it or if she would become enraged, and as you can see here, myth debunked, she becomes enraged, so you're not going to be able to use Blood Barrage here because she'll still become enraged and kill you in about 2 seconds. So I probably should have brought some other runes, and I may have one of my friends do that real quick for me. So I'm going to probably, yeah, as you can tell, I'm going to, now, can I do this in between, and will it still, let me do my next attack, or does that cancel it out? Okay, so that, nope, that does not cancel it out. You can use your thresholds in between. So this is a fairly viable way to do this. Somewhat AFK, but we're going to need other runes because as you can see here, she becomes enraged way too quick. So let me log back out and log back in real quick. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so my friend brought me some water runes, and so we're going to go ahead and set that to auto cast, and we're going to see how this goes. I think I still have to reset my bar. I didn't do that. Probably should have. Blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. Magic. Okay. Yes. And we'll go ahead in the big door in our boss room, and let's see how this goes now. Okay, so I put the ice barrage on because I know it'll freeze the minions. It's not really of any big importance. I was just curious. So we can click the thresholds as I saw in the last part of the video. So we'll go ahead and click that now that we got it. And as you can see, this is doing pretty damn well right now. It's basically like you mean normally doing it with a little bit of extra auto attack in between, so you're probably wasting a little bit more runes, but definitely freaking balling out right now, doing really good here. We'll go ahead and hit the Metamorphosis. I think I can use that as well. Oh yeah, okay, you can even use that. Nice. Okay, I really do like this. Okay, actually it did not let me use Metamorphosis. Why not? That was weird. Did I not click it from up here? Oh, there we go. So will it let me do it? Let's see. Yeah, okay, it does. So, I mean, obviously I'm taking a little bit of damage, but this boss usually, you know, you take damage at even if you are not using abilities. And this makes this a hell of a lot easier. Ironically, she always says, slay the evil ones, and, you know, I'm EvilHammer, so I find it ironic, but okay, that was really good. Only 2 food. Now I could have probably went through and, you know, changed up a little bit, used devotion at the beginning of the kill, throw it on my magic prayer, got a little bit less hits, but look at that. We only used 2 pieces of food, and obviously we're using our runes, what you used here. We'll see at the end. Let's see how many casts would that be. So we used 40 runes. and I believe these are 5 per cast, if I remember. So we used 40, which is divided by 5. That's 8 times 5 is 40. So we used 14 blood runes, which is pretty damn good. And you're ready to go again. I wonder if can you hold adrenaline with this too? If you could hold adrenaline with this, this would be amazing. I think you can hold adrenaline even with this. We'll just do this real quick, and if this is the case, this will probably make. Throw up another video after this with doing Bandos. God Wars the same way, because there you can use Bloodfire Burst, and since it's using it more often, I'm going to see how AFKable it is. Which, if it is somewhat, I know I said before that I do like this new way where they did make these God Wars bosses harder, but that would be a nice in between. To be able to do it, not completely AFK, because all it does is it does just cycle through your basic abilities to when you use them, but it will obviously, you can click on your thresholds, but we'll try this kill here with not clicking on any thresholds. We'll just sit here and attack her. Let's flop her around here real quick, that way we got a minion at least here to go under, and we'll see how long it takes. Now, I'm not going to click any abilities, so it's just going to cycle through all the basic ones over and over and over again with 100%. Now, obviously, the thresholds you're still going to want to use probably, because especially versus her, I don't think you're going to be able to still get away with completely AFKing, because as you can see here, I got 4.4k. She hasn't did a big hit yet on me, so that's what I'm really waiting for. So yeah, see, it's too many hits. Oh, even with the minions, they did make those a little bit stronger, where you would have to be able to either put out more DPS by using the abilities, or you're just going to have to sit there and eat food, which obviously, instead of clicking if you're going to sit here and click a piece of food, you might as well just sit here and click the damn ability instead and do more damage and get more healing. So this is really a nice aspect. This is definitely nice, and I really enjoy this, but it brings the bossing, at least lower tiered bossing, more on a level that used to be pre-EOC, where it was you could talk with a friend, just kind of chillaxed, click abilities. Well, not click abilities, but you'd be clicking food a little bit more there, where here all you have to do is click an ability instead every once in a while, which is really cool. I really enjoy that. It's really nice. You'd be able to type a little bit more often, because all you have to do is go up there, click ability, type. So that is really nice. Now, obviously, this kill here took a shit ton of time, because I used I just clicked the threshold one time. So obviously, it's going to take longer if you're just going to sit there and do it that way, instead of clicking abilities. But even if you just sit here and click the thresholds, you should be good with the kill, because that's just like a normal kill. You're just not clicking the abilities as quick. So I think that's about it, guys. I will do the Bandos one, and I'll put that up next to see how that goes. But this was really interesting for Sarah, and I really enjoy it. I really hope they keep the changes for the Revolution for bossing this way. It's really nice. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.